few days before the World Under 20 in Peru. In terms of preparation, how is the team, and maybe today you visited them, what kind of support are you giving them?
Yeah, we are getting closer to the championship. We start on the 25th. The preparation has been going on well. The camp was open a few weeks ago, and the training with the coaches and the athletes is pretty good. We are trying to give them as much support as possible to ensure that they have proper training. Today we have to give them new spikes so that they can try to utilize those spikes as they prepare, so that they are used to that. So I believe that we have a good team that will at least do well during the World Under 20 Championship in Peru.
Of course, the youths are your product basically, and we've seen they're the ones who have delivered in Paris so far. Unlike maybe not that they've done badly, but they've done better than seasoned athletes. Does it mean that we're on the right track in terms of the youth development?
Absolutely. If you look at the athletes that have won medals, we saw Faith Yerotich as a product of these programs that we have had. We went together to Cali, and she won the 3,000 meters steeplechase under 20. We have Wanyonyi, also a product of the programs that we have been having in Kapsabet, that we, at least Kenya, through the support of the government, has been giving them whatever support is necessary, financial support for the camps during the holidays. We have Mora, who is the first one to actually in this program winning a medal, and you have seen the kind of performance there. So it shows that at least Kenya has done a commendable job in ensuring that these camps are supported by the government of Kenya, and with the schools, primary and secondary. We have the partnership with the Ministry of Education, so that the coaches who are teachers in schools can also be trained through athletics programs to ensure that they continue supporting those athletes. The Ministry of Education, they have curriculum for sports also, they are doing that. And then from there now we work together very closely. When the schools are closed, it's when now we have a partnership with those institutions to have our athletes training there. So we don't need a lot of money to run the program. We can only provide for food and accommodation, and then of course now the coaches and those athlete support personnel during those camps. So it does not cost a lot of money as should be if you go for the normal camps, which cost a lot of money. This one are the structures that are existing, and at least Kenya can utilize that, and if that can continue, then we can kill two birds with one stone, ensuring that the young athletes continue with their education at the same time focusing on athletics. And the two has worked very closely. We have one of the athletes also now traveling to go to university. We have had quite a number of them who have trained universities in the US, and we encourage also the local universities to provide those scholarships, so that our athletes can not only think about running, but they can think about education that will also open their minds to other activities in their life.
Speak about Paris Olympics. What lesson have you learned so far, and maybe what are some of the areas that need improvement from the management level?
Of course, in every championship you learn something new. The dynamics in athletics are completely changed. We have seen the countries that have not been performing well doing extremely well. We have now the Europeans are almost dominating in the 1500 meters, coming on board on the 5000, both men and women. They are doing well. Americans are also coming on board. But it shows you now that the resources that is required basically is to focus on those talented athletes, say that they have enough facilities for training, they have coaches who are also trained, and they have resources. If you see the Americans now, they are running so well, not because of anything else, but because the government put money for their training. What we are having now is only the spot. You know, when it comes to the Olympics, the last 6 months, we try now to make sure that they train. It cannot work. We need to have structures that can assist athletes training for at least a minimum of 3 years towards now championship. Concerning even the World Championship next year, we should have had now structures or institutions that will be taking care of those athletes who might be making the team for next year to the World Championship, so that they can start training. The most difficult thing, of course, is the number of athletes we have in this country. We have thousands of athletes. And sometimes it's very difficult to cater for everyone. It's not like, even Ethiopia, they don't have the number of athletes like we do in Kenya. And they can focus on the few. As we have masses of athletes for running road races, and then the problem they face economically forces them to run in the road races. Areas where these young athletes who can focus only on the track and field, they don't have enough resources to sustain them. So eventually, because the money is in the road races, you find them now going to the road races so that they can earn a living. So as a country, we have to look at it, how can we sustain those athletes so that they can forego the races that earn money and prepare for track and field only.
So lastly, when is the team likely to travel the under 20?
The team is traveling from 22nd of this month.
How optimistic are you?
I'm always very optimistic because I believe in our athletes, and I see a Kenyan athlete, that one I always believe that they're going to do it. There's no way I can never be optimistic because the determination and the focus from athletes sometimes is beyond any other country.
Thank you so much.